Hi, Dustin Schaefer here again, former Marine Recon, MAT specialist, health and fitness consultant. Been doing this for over 15 years, consulting with professional athletes to grandmothers and doctors and lawyers and everybody else. Shane is here to join me and talk a little bit about ketosis and how we've utilized this in our practice. Shane, go and tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so Shane Monahan, I'm a massage therapist. I work in massage and sports therapy, former athlete, so I definitely know the bangs and bruises that go on with the game. Now I'm a massage therapist out there, just trying to do my job, move and shake and make some miracles happen.
All right, tell us kind of who you might work with. What are the type of clientele?
I work with upper echelon athletes, as you can see right here. This is my office, so you can take a guess of who I work for. I work with those guys. I work with the San Diego Padres. I work with everybody in the collegiate levels. I mean, all the way down to Pop Warner. Like you said, I mean, working with people that were former athletes that might be getting knee replacements, post-surgical type stuff, just trying to live a decent life again.
All right, perfect. So the topic of conversation is ketones. And what's quite evident right now in the science and research is that ketones are really good when they're in your body. The healing aspects, the brain aspect, the clarity, the focus, the recovery, the anti-inflammatory. We can go on and on and on, performance. And so the thing I want to make sure is that you understand is that it's hard to get into ketosis.
Right.
You know, to do that, we have to either starve our body or we have to do a very strict ketogenic type diet, which is a high fat, low carb, moderately low protein diet. And we can tap into that fat stores, get into ketosis and get the benefits of ketones.
Sure.
It's kind of like a hybrid car. We need to be able to run out of gas so we can bring into that diesel fuel, which the gas would be your glucose. The diesel fuel would then ultimately be all that fat on your body or the fat we're digesting to get those ketone bodies to perform.
And on the stringent ketogenic diet, you couldn't be a hybrid car because of the fact you can't have any glucose in your body.
So you have to run that other one out.
Right.
So what we have available to us is a Keto product. It's basically putting in exogenous ketones in your system. You get a therapeutic dose.
Wait. What's exogenous?
All right, it means that I'm putting ketones outside into my body. So that's exogenous. It's an outside source coming in, giving me the availability to have ketones in my system.
Awesome. We know what that is.
You got that. All right, good. Good call. So basically what we're trying to do is show how we've utilized that product in our practice. Not only for improving and helping people's health, but ultimately, for us to separate ourselves from other practitioners.
Right.
So kind of give me an idea of what you've been doing and how you utilize this in your practice and what it's done.
I utilize it in the fact, I just see where people, I'm trying to meet them at their needs, So what is it, and just like my practice, and I'm sure you do the same thing too, is entering in, like, what is a person not doing now that they want to do again? That may be chasing the kids around, like throwing a frisbee, playing a sport, whatever that is, and trying to approach that. So how can it get better? Maybe somebody has problems sleeping. Yeah, and I'm sure you test all these things as well in your practice, but as far as sleep patterns, what they're eating, those types of things, and trying to make their life better one step at a time. And the thing is the Ketos product, it actually comes from all different angles, so it can actually help with the inflammatory process. If you're not sleeping right, it can help as far as relaxing the mind and the body, as far as recovery levels, focus and clarity. So that reaction times on the field, that's how it translates to these guys. Somebody being able to stay awake and not fall asleep on the computer in the middle of the day, that might translate to another guy,
Absolutely.
So, but I think those things, finding out what each person needs and how to meet those needs, I think that's how I try to examine this product, and I really don't find anybody that can't really use this in one of those ways.
It's great. It's a great way of putting it. I believe that same thing. I've done enough studying and research on ketosis now, and I've been in ketosis, starvation, and dietary ketosis the hard way. And
how was that anyway? Because I've never actually done that.
Both ways? Which way? The diet or
No, just the traditional ketogenic diet.
The ketogenic diet, it's hard, but I'm a very strict person. You tell me to do something, I can do it, and I can just block everything out. But
so you'd hate me if I waved a banana in front of your face?
I've been trained to be disciplined enough to kind of let it go.
Yeah.
But you just can't mess it up.
Right.
And you're just not going to get the benefits of ketones readily filling, especially the amount that you want that makes you that awesome feeling. I've been there where you're just in that zone and you feel virtually invincible. It's pretty cool. Now with the product, we can just make it way easier. So in my practice also, I've integrated into my practice, and basically everybody is taking it in my practice for multiple different reasons, most of the ones that you've already mentioned. Right. And what I've ultimately found is that if you learn enough about this product, I feel obligated to share it with people.
Right, exactly.
Not only just those people, but I have now doctors calling me up. I have chiropractors calling me up. I have health and wellness spas call me up. I have salons. all these people see the benefit.
Yeah, even orthopedic surgeons.
Exactly.
Because of the fact that, post-op pain, this is huge for that. It's absolutely huge, and they're actually seeing the results. We got studies that show that it actually decreases the pain, so why would you ignore those?
So if you have any question marks about the product and about ketones, just research. You do the research, you will be convinced that this is pretty cool, and now the fact that we have a product that you can put in. But what's really cool about this is that share it.
Yeah.
You know, there's other doctors out there, there's other massage therapists out there, there's other trainers and coaches, athletes, CrossFit gyms. Do your research, but share with those other gyms, and there's a huge opportunity out there for everybody to help many, many people and helping yourself along the way.
Absolutely. And I say, you know what? Jump in both feet. Try this product out for yourself. Because I don't expect it, just like our practices, we don't expect anybody to shout from the rooftops about what we do unless they've actually experienced what it is that we have to offer.
Absolutely.
So I think the same thing of this program or of this product is shout it from the rooftops. Once you feel it, you'll probably be able to fly up to the roof anyway. You know what I mean? So shout it from the rooftops, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I never did the ketogenic traditional type diet, but I have taken this for the last couple months, like I said, and I've felt that superhuman feeling you're talking about.
That's pretty cool.
Definitely, yeah, it's awesome.
It's pretty cool. All right, thanks everyone. Get educated. This is a huge product, it's a huge opportunity, and you take advantage of it while it's hot.
Absolutely.